Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I really love that you stopped by, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're the real MVP. Okay, so today I'm going to quickly show you guys how I transformed this huge shirt I'm wearing into a fabulous off-shoulder shirt dress that I can rock in any way I like. Okay, so sit back. All you need is a big shirt, an elastic band, a sewing machine, or you might want to use a needle and thread if you want to. Okay, so enjoy this video. So right here now I'm just laying down my shirt flat and nice and making sure that everything is well aligned so that when I start my cutting I don't have crooked lines. Okay, so I laid it out flat, nice and neat. Now I'm going to show you guys the back of the shirt. There's a yoke on the shirt and I really need to get rid of that when I'm cutting the shirt, so I'm going to get rid of that yoke at the back. So I'm just going to be using it as a guideline to know the points where I'm going to cut in front. Okay, so I'll be using my tailor's chalk. You can use whatever you have at home, okay, to just mark the lines. All you just need is a straight line. You could use a ruler to help you, but you know, I just used the yoke at the back, feeling it along the way, and chalked all the way out to where I needed it to be. Yeah, chalking and chalking and chalking and chalking. Yep. Trying to get a straight line, as straight as possible. Okay. Oh yeah, just in case you haven't subscribed, please do that while we're waiting for the next thing. So now I'm just going to blend that straight line into my sleeves because it's an off-shoulder dress, as I said before. So there's really no measurement for this, just eyeball it and, you know, slant out the line out to the sleeves on both sides. Now I'm picking up my scissors and I'm just going to cut all the way nice and neat. Snip, snip, snip all the way. Remember to lay it out really flat so you don't have one end being higher than the other. Now that's gone. That's the yoke bit, and I cut it off or all off nice and neatly. So yeah, this armhole is really big and I need to slim it down a little bit. So I'm just going to mark a new line, a new seam line right at the armhole so that it's not as big as it is. Oh yeah, my young man came in to join in this tutorial. Okay, so I just eyeballed it really. There's no measurement whatsoever. So I just marked a little bit off from the armpit area so that it's not too bulky around there. And I chalked it all the way down. Note, if you really want yours to be really slim and fitted, you might want to take it in a bit more, but what I want is just a free shirt dress I can rock as a free shirt or use a belt or whatever. Just dress it up nicely that way. Yeah, so the next thing I did was to check how much I went in, and I have about 2 inches. So I'm just going to use the same measurement I have on that other end, on that one end, on the other end, so that's exactly the same. So I marked 2 inches on the other side as well. So now I'm going to pick up my scissors and cut it all off. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. As I said before, if you want it to be really fitted and you want to consider your waist measurements, applying it on the waist area and then shaping it accordingly. Okay, I'm just going to take my shirt now to my sewing machine and sew all the parts I cut off. So I'm just going to hem the top, and after hemming the top I'm going to sew the sides. Okay, so here we go. Fold it the first one and take it in the second time, because I'm going to pass my elastic through this seam. So back stitch, remember to back stitch, and if you're using your needle and thread, remember to make the first stitch really tight so it doesn't rip. I sew all the way to the other side of the front. Now pick my elastic and I basically wrap it around my shoulder. There's no standard measurement for this, so it depends on how big or how small you are. Just take it around your shoulder and elongate the band, and then cut out what you need. So I'm just using my bobby pin right now to hold it in place, and I'm going to be passing it through the seam I created on the top of the shirt. While we wait for this to be over, remember to subscribe, comment, share. Let me know what you think. Are you going to try this? Let's rock this together, guys. It's really super easy. So now that I've got the elastic all the way in on one end, I'm just going to top stitch on that to hold the elastic in place. Remember to be careful when you're pulling out the elastic, because it might just get lost in there and you have to start all over again. So now I'm just extending the elastic, the fabric rather, extending it to the other end of the elastic. While you're doing this, as I said earlier, be careful because you might just get it way in there and you have to rip what you just made to get it back out. So now I've taken that in and I'm just going to top stitch again on the other end. Okay, so next thing I do is to take a pin to hold the seam line on the armpit area in place, so to make sure that it doesn't shift, and I don't want it looking funny really when I raise up my arms. Okay, so I'm making sure it's going to be well aligned by putting up a pin in there so that it doesn't move about when I'm working on it. So I hold that in place and I'm going to be taking 1/2 inch on the side all the way to the end. I'll do this for this arm and I'll do this also on the other side as well. And once I'm done, my shirt is ready. Yeah, so it's really a basic and simple one. I thrifted this shirt for 500 naira. I didn't want to go into my husband's wardrobe to destroy any of his shirts. So yeah, I thrifted this really and I think I like it. I'm going to actually wear this. Yeah, so it's ready. Take out your pin, guys. You don't want something piercing your armpit, guys. Okay, so this is me wearing it in the free way for the easy breezy look, like relaxed chick. I just stepped out of my house to pick up a few things, out to the beach, and then I'm wearing a belt and I want to give it a more defined waistline and make it look, you know, a little bit fitted. Yeah, I'm wearing it with a jean as well. Scrunch up the sleeves to give it a less serious look. Yeah, I like it. I actually like this with the jean. And yeah, you could actually let it down too. I don't know why I keep scrunching it up, but I like it like this way. Then tuck it out a bit so it doesn't look too uptight and serious, and then I tie it into a crop top. Okay, that's it guys. Thanks for watching, and please do well to subscribe, like this video, okay, and leave me a comment, okay. I want to know if this was helpful. Bye.